Hey everybody, Kevin here, Coliseum of Comics. Welcome to our YouTube channel. This is my look at my quick picks for this week, October 16th. It's already October, it's almost Halloween. So let's get going. I have 2 from Independent. I have 3 from DC. I have 2 from Marvel. Let's get started. My first one from Independent Comics. A lot of great stuff out this week. These are my 2 choices. From our friends at Image, it is Falling in Love on the Path to Hell #5, written by Jerry Dugan, written in art by Jerry Dugan and Gary Brown. This book, if you're not reading this book, I love this title. This is the second story arc. We're starting with the second story arc, kids. Both Asami and McGrath are fighting feelings for each other at the same time. They are fighting some old enemies. They're meeting some new enemies in the forest. That's right, the forest in hell. I love this title. This is so fantastic. If you're not reading it, I would suggest pick up some back issues, get involved, because Falling in Love on the Path to Hell is one of my favorite titles of the year. It's from our friends at Image, and that is out today, October 16th. Now, from our friends at IDW, one of the number 1 issues of this week, I think I've got 2, The Exorcism at 1600 pen, written by Hannah Rose May, artist by Vanessa Del Rey. This is, let's see, let me open this up here. This is kind of like the Haunting of Hill House meets West Wing. So if you're a big fan of the West, I love the West Wing, and you're a big fan of horror, this is right in your wheelhouse. It seems that Kelly Doyle is the first woman president of the United States, and she has a husband's a doctor. She's got 2 teenagers, Mara and Kevin, and they are dealing with life in their new life. They're also dealing with a classic battle of good versus evil. That's right, there's something sinister going on at 1600 pen, and it's not the usual. This one is something so evil that maybe they cannot come back from it. I love this title. It's a slow burn, kids. If you like a good slow burn title, this is it. Look at that gorgeous cover. I can't wait to see where this goes. The Exorcism at 1600 pen from our friends at IDW, out today. It's a good book. It's a full book. You're going to get a good read out of that. Let's slide over to our friends over at Marvel. First one from Marvel this week. Hey kids, do you like a comic book with not a lot of action in it? You're going to love Ultimate Spider-Man #10. Actually, this was one of my favorite reads of the week. This is written by Jonathan Hickman. Guest artist David Messina is here. This is a J. Jonah Jameson, Ben Parker issue. As I've said right from the beginning, I've loved the idea of these 2, and now this is a journalistic investigation issue. So much stuff goes on. I love this. This was a blast. When you're investigating Wilson Fisk, the kingpin of crime, you're going to ruffle some feathers, and that's exactly what this does. I love the end of this. I can't spoil this thing. I will say this was one of my favorite reads. This was so much fun. Ultimate Spider-Man #10, out today. If you're not reading it, kids, pick it up. That's a great book. My other pick from Marvel, Uncanny X-Men #4, written by Gail Simone. The art is by David Marquez. One X-Men is already down. And that leaves Rogue to fight Gaunt. She goes head-to-head with Gaunt, and she is way over her head. Look at that. Now, where Ultimate Spider-Man had no action, this has a ton of action. This fight is amazing. Plus, back at the mansion, the rest of the mutants are getting ready for a huge battle. I absolutely love this. I'm a big Rogue fan. I love this team. You've got Wolverine, you've got Nightcrawler, you've got Rogue, you've got Gambit, and the art is fantastic. X-Men, Uncanny X-Men #4, out today. Love that book. Pick it up. Make sure you don't miss it. That's it for Marvel. Let's slide over to DC. DC, DC is, I love me some DC, and man, all the changes are going through. Did you read Absolute Batman last week? Holy crap, that's amazing. This week, the all-in titles keep going. Let's start with Wonder Woman No. 14, written by Tom King, artist by Daniel St. Pierre. This was a gorgeous book. Diana has to deal with loss, and if you've had to deal with loss, this book absolutely captures it. It is absolutely amazing. The writing, Tom King's writing is fantastic. Daniel St. Pierre's art, I love it. I love this book. I've been loving this book since the get-go, and I'm trying to just show you some stuff that doesn't give away anything, and I can't. So you'll have to pick it up. This is Wonder Woman number 14. Absolutely fantastic. Out today, Wednesday, October 16th. Add this to your subscription. You know, that's one thing I always say. If you find a book you like, make sure you add to your subscription so you never miss out. My next pick from DC, Dark Knights of Steel, all winter. This is number 4. This book has been a blast the entire time I'm reading it. Slade and Alec, they battle through the frozen Badlands in search of the dark, the entity that controls the Dark Winter. God, I love everything about this book. It's like Game of Thrones meets DC. The backup story is this great story dealing with the King of Atlantis, which is written by Tom Taylor and art is by Riccardo Federici. Fantastic books. You've got 2 different stories here. I'm loving this book. This Elseworlds title is one of my absolute favorites. Make sure you pick it up, add to your subscription. So good. So much fun. And my last pick from DC this week. Look, why is this cover all white? Because it protects the glow-in-the-dark cover of Batman Full Moon Book 1. This is written by Rodney Barnes. The art is by Steven Subic. There's a werewolf in Gotham. Need I say more? And Batman's on the case, but he's going to need a little help from Zatanna, maybe some Constantine. This book, look at this. It's Batman. It's a werewolf. It's horror. It is so good. Man, it's just got the feels to it. That's it. Those are my picks for this week. I didn't go deep and didn't go heavy, but there's so much good stuff out. If you saw something on the stands that I didn't pick, hey, let me know in the comments what you liked. I'll take a read. What do you do? What do you do? You know what to do. I've said this over and over again. Make sure you add books to your subscription. If you're coming to Coliseum and you have a subscription and there's something you like or something you want to get, make sure you add it so you never miss out. Nothing worse than coming in and not having what you want to read right there. And add it to your subscription. That'll be the way to go. But I read a lot of great stuff. There's so much good out there right now in comics. If you're a comic reader, it is the best time. Make sure you don't miss out. What do you do? Come in and I will see you in the stores. Have a great week. Happy reading.